Hey, church, good morning. Today we're going to talk about God's sovereignty. And here's what we've been doing in chapter 3. We've learned that God has a time for everything, and there's beauty in these different seasons of life, and just this amazing thing. God has orchestrated a fantastic tapestry for us, right? God loves you so much. He wants you to be in an amazing world. And it can't be as amazing if we don't have difficulties, right? The seasons, the life that we live. But here's what I want you to get. As awesome as the seasons of life are, we can't control them, and sometimes that frustrates us. But we can know the one who does. And so listen to verses 12 through 15, the way Ecclesiastes kind of rounds this out. He says, also, this is God, has put eternity into man's heart, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning. I perceive that there's nothing better for man than to be joyful, to do good as long as they live. Also, that everyone should eat and drink and take pleasure in his work, because this is God's gift to man. I perceive that whatever God does endures forever. Nothing can be added to it. Nothing can be taken from it. God has done it so that people fear before him. That which is has already been. That which is to be has already been. And God seeks what has been driven away. And so here's what I want you to see. We miss time, and we can't control time. And it's so frustrating to let that time slip away from us. But what we can do is trust the one who can control time. We can do good and be joyful. Look, you can live the life you're living today with a grateful attitude and a grateful heart, and just say, God, thank you for what you're doing in my life today. We can let God be God. We can trust, like, God, you're going to be God. You're going to do what you're going to do, and I trust your sovereignty in all of these things. And then finally, I want you to notice the very end in verse 15, where he says, God seeks what has been driven away. And I think what Ecclesiastes is doing is he's saying some things have been lost to time. Some things have been broken, they've been destroyed, and God comes to redeem or to seek those things. And so here's what I want you to know. Jesus Christ is coming back, and he's coming back to save and seek out that which was lost. Today you can begin a relationship with Jesus Christ, and if you have one, you can renew it and go forward with gratitude, knowing that God has a time for all things, and he wants to redeem the bad things from your past. Take time today to thank God for what he's done for you.